Day 23. Starts late and tropical. Noisy. It's going to be a highway here. But I wanted to show you the hill. That ski hill there, he's blocking our view of the mountain. It's on the other side of it. That's where we're going today. If we can get across this highway. It won't be easy. The cars, they are fast. The road is wide. But yeah, it's tropically warm. It's gonna rain tonight and tomorrow. We'll make our run for it. I think we beat that car. Now we just gotta beat the ones from this side. And we've done it. Hopefully that's the hardest part of the day. But something's rattling. That's never good. I think I figured out why climbing up this hill seems so hard. Apparently we've been climbing way up this hill. I'm not sure if you can see. That's the inn down there. Hang on a second. I'm still not sure you can see the inn. This camera doesn't zoom very well. It's below that cliff. You can just kind of see the green roof down there. No, I knew we'd been going uphill, but apparently it adds up after a while. Pretty soon we'll be able to see the mountain, because I know it's lurking on the other side of there. After we get to the top of this, we've got at least as much, if not more, of a climb to get to the top of the mountain. Well, I lost the trail and just kept climbing up. I found the top of the mountain. Theoretically, I'm on a spur trail that will lead me back to the trail, but none of it is marked for shit. Huh. Yeah, this is wasting a lot of time. I stomped up here pretty quickly, but unfortunately, I have no idea where I'm supposed to be. Well, we eventually found some blue trail. Led us finally back to the white trail. We're not getting off this trail again. Well, we gotta go into town for one more resupply, but I thought I would show you this beautiful trail. I climbed to the top of a mountain I didn't have to climb to. I made really good time. Wasted a lot of time finding the trail again. But now we're walking through this beautiful forest. And I know it's like 85 degrees down below, but it's less than that up here. We're gonna have to go up Killington here, which is the right mountain, and we'll go up a little bit, but again, that'll be 4,000 feet. There should be a breeze. Not sure if we'll go all the way to the summit. It's like a quarter-mile off trail. I've wasted a lot of time. On the other hand, it is a really good view. And it's not raining. I guess we'll see how we feel when we get up there and how many legs are left. This trail has 1,000,000 stubbing points in it. Or my feet are not working today, I'm not sure which, but I have been kicking every single thing that's in the trail, it seems like. Oh, it's hard to get going after a day off. I usually plan a short day after the day off. I figure late start, heavy food can. Last time that left us going over camel sump in the rain, so I don't want to be going down Killington in the rain tomorrow. Oh look, people. I'll turn this. I have some bad news for you. I skipped the summit. I know that it's wrong and bad. And I feel wrong and bad about it, but lost some time there this morning going up Pico by accident, not being able to find my way down. And then, I stopped at Cooper Lodge to get water. And there's a tremendous black fly bloom going on top of that mountain. And I just couldn't see climbing up a quarter-mile of mountain covered in flies like that. I covered myself in bug spray, but they're still after me. They were much better down here, but up there at the summit, they were really, really thick. So, those are my excuses. I don't know if they're good enough or not, but I'm sticking with them. I'm not going back now. I'm going to toddle down this trail. See about maybe sleeping inside tonight because it's going to rain. I don't know how this is going to work here on the AT section. I'm hoping, since everybody knows it's going to rain tonight and tomorrow, that they're all headed somewhere dry. And they won't be at the shelter. But the somewhere dry might be the shelter, so we'll have to see. This won't mean anything to anyone except for my wife and I, but Shrewsbury Trail. Very important spot. We missed the summit of Killington, but we have been at the intersection of Shrewsbury Trail. There's a shelter over that way. We're not going that way. One of these is a trail. So this is going around a blowdown that doesn't exist anymore. I'm lost. Help. I have to go back to Canada and start over. Oh wait, maybe that's right where I wanted to be. Yeah, that's quite the intersection. But I think it's all gonna work out. I think this is the trail down here. I think it's gonna go steeply down now. I'll see you down there. Yeah. Governor Clement Shelter. I've heard so many stories about this place. They say the locals come here to party. Sunday night. gonna rain, last I heard. So hopefully nobody comes to party. I feel about people coming to camp, I suppose. I better get used to it. All these people out here, they're hiking the Appalachian Trail. It's crazy. Another one of those places where the shelter is 200 years old. And they've got these fantastic new latrines. This one looks like it's ADA compliant. I think you could get in there in a wheelchair. And I guess this is really close to like a road, like a forest road. So you actually could be out here in a wheelchair. It's probably nice of them to do that. We've got company now, so I'm going to turn this up. Good morning. Day 24 maybe? I don't know. We'll work that out in editing. But yeah, it's definitely day. Almost got out of camp before it started raining, but then it started raining. And then I realized that I had no idea where the trail was. It was not where I thought it was. Thankfully, I didn't go too far before I figured out that wasn't the way. But yeah, it was right out of camp behind a tree. No blazes, no signs. You just had to happen to look behind that tree and then you'd say, oh, well, there's the trail. I was worried. I got back. There was nobody around. Wanted to ask one of the northbounders, where did you guys come from? Oh, man. This thing is hot. But it's supposed to rain all morning. I figured I would see. If I could stay a little drier. Maybe weigh a little less. Here. I'm looking at my footsteps. You look at the trail too. It's these roots. They're wet. They can't be trusted. So yeah, this rain is going to make it a challenge because we're going to have to watch out that we don't fall down and break our necks. I would like to have covered 20 miles today, but I don't think that was going to be possible even without the rain. There seems to be a lot of elevation. And I don't know if it's going to be rolling 100 feet up and down over and over again, but there didn't seem to be any major peaks. There's a few steep parts, but it didn't really seem to be going up anywhere. I talked to a guy who did it the other direction, but he's an AT hiker, so he said he did think that there was a lot of up and down. So the maps may be right. So we're gonna hike and see where we get, and then hike some more and see where we are. Because I don't know where we're camping tonight. There's a shelter at 15 miles, but everybody says there's no water there. Even with the rain, people were saying no water there. So. Wow. This cape is really hot. I don't know which is worse, getting soaked with rain or soaked with sweat. Oh well. I don't know how much video there's going to be today, because I'm going to be busy trying not to fall over. And really, I don't think there's going to be a lot of views in the rain. But at least we're not trying to go up Camel's Hill. I'll settle for this kind of rain instead of that kind of rain. This is like 20 degrees, 30 degrees warmer. I might just take this cape off and get wet because it's pretty warm to be wrapped up. Oh well, I keep saying I'm going to say goodbye and I don't because I'm lonely. Talk to me, please. I found this pretty little brook. And it had a bridge over it, so I didn't have to swim for it. It's raining a little bit, depending on your definition of little. Oh, babies. Looks like we're gonna go over here. Oh, yeah. It's a forest wonderland. As long as I stay on trail, every step counts towards something. That almost going the wrong way. Well, actually going the wrong way for a while this morning. That was annoying. Alright, I'd heard there was going to be a lot up and down. I guess this is when it starts. Huffing and puffing time. Ooh, big bug. That highway is loud. Guessing that's military. Kind of looks military-y. So we're gonna go down there, and then I think we're headed over there because we go back up again pretty soon. So that's my guess. Is the ridge is right there, on the other side of that tree. This is gonna hurt. We gotta go down. Oh, my knees still hurt from yesterday's down. That climb up Killington was fine, but coming down, it's really, really steep. My knees were in a lot of pain, and they still are today. They're not happy about the downhill. Oh man, might be a little slippery out here in spots, I guess, but the sun will come out, make things tropical for a while. Hopefully the rest of this blows through, it clears up, humidity drops. If the sun is just cooking this moisture back up into another cloud, it's just going to rain again. So it's got to move through. Shoo! Go away. Alright, I'm going to go down this hill. I'm going to say ow. I'm going to say 10,000 times before I talk to you again. Oh yeah, that is a suspension bridge. Ooh baby, that's too much excitement for me. It had some good spring to it. Yeah. Alright then. Oh, look. There's our trail going up. I knew it would. Let's hope this side isn't as rocky as the other side was. The other side was really slippery. I saw this piece of trail and I said, maybe I could run the camera for a little bit without saying ow. So I'm going to try not to say ow. Look at this beautiful trail. I just climbed up here, but still, this part is beautiful. Yeah, stop for a little lunch break at Minerva Hinchy Shelter. Northbound Long Trail hiker stopped in. Young man seemed to be doing quite well. I hope the north is kind to him. I didn't really elaborate. I just let him know that I'd had some adventure. But he seemed to be looking forward to the excitement of it all, so I'm sure he'll do fine. He'd hiked the AT before, so once you've done that, you can do anything. I've only hiked parts of the AT, so I can only do some things. There's a lot of little local trails here. It's nice to see. We have good local trails at home too. It's not all about the big trails. But yeah, the sun is out. Birds are singing. My socks are wet. My wet shirt was giving me some abrasions. I don't want you to think it's all sunshine and roses. But no, I thought I'd show you a little happy trail after this morning's rain. Did like 6 miles in the hard rain, and then the next few miles it kind of stopped. And I think we're somewhere around 10 miles right now. I don't know. Well, it's quite the contrast from this morning. But yeah, I think I'd like to be there, so I'm gonna go. Yeah. Hopefully you can hear me over this brook. I'll try to talk loud enough for you to hear for a change. I always forget that part. Day 24 has come to a glorious conclusion. We have camped randomly. Spot people said was here, and it was here. Got a nice little brook. Some neighbors found me. They're northbound of the long trail, so we're going to allow it. Whew, there's some bugs here though. But yeah, the day that started with rain ends with sunshine. Just looking at things, I think we're gonna try to finish on Saturday or Sunday. I think I'm gonna go home on Sunday either way, but we'll see where we end up. But yeah, looking forward to that. It's been a long time out here. I was expecting to be home already right now, so but on the other hand, it's been so much fun. Why would you want to cut it short? No, it really has. It's been so much fun. I would not want it to be any shorter. But if I'd known it was going to take this long, I could have taken things a little bit easier at times. Done things differently. Sent out more resupply boxes. I've got enough food. I'm not going to starve to death. I've got extra food at this point. I'm looking at things and I'm like, oh, is it really time to go get a resupply box already? Because it seems so short. The last one was like 7 or 8 days. So, I don't know which day we'll get into Manchester Center, but hopefully we'll get a ride this time and take care of business. I got miles to go. Not sure how many miles exactly. It's under 100 now. 90 something. I don't know. I'm sorry. I should know these things. But yeah, I got a ways to go yet. So I'm gonna finish wrapping things up, put the bear can away, and put my feet up. It's a little early for bed, but I would like to get out of these boots and get my feet up. Alright, so we'll see you bright and early in the morning, maybe not, we'll see. I'll be in the hammock, so I'll be very comfortable. I won't want to get up.